welcome back to another decluttering video. Today's video is going to be number 2 of the basement, where we left you off last time. I had made the basement a lot worse than it started with. So where we are at, I have a box to go to Goodwill because my car is already completely full, and then I have friends that I'm giving this baby stuff to. Just want to make sure I wipe everything down so it's just not dusty or anything like that, just from sitting in the basement for the last 2 years being not used. And then same with all of this stuff, so just gonna go through and do that first, and then continue on with the rest of the decluttering and organizing that I'm doing in here.
Yeah, prayers from my Savior, just let it rain all over me, over me, over me, over me, over me, advertising. You are not meant for me, still not surprising. Need no apologies, cause I just don't really care what you think, what you think, what you think. Shame on me, thinking it was just a phase. Got me like ooh, got me like ooh. Ain't no fun recognizing your mistakes. Got me like ooh, feels like ooh. Now I brought my worst behavior.
All right, so just gonna go through and pull this stuff off to wash. So I'm just gonna do all of the pulling of this stuff off camera because I don't know why I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed right now, because I just started. Usually I'm a few hours in before I get overwhelmed, but I guess I'm just trying to decide where I'm gonna put this stuff until I pick it up. I'll probably clean out a corner and just push it all up against the corner. I have my car full of Goodwill stuff, and then this is another stack of Goodwill, so I'm probably gonna make 2 trips to Goodwill and then contact this person to see if I can get all of this to her, because that's gonna fill my car up. So I'll check back with you guys once I take care of all that. I have my Jaws multi-purpose spray and my glass cleaner.
Now I brought my worst behavior, throwing a party in my head. Yeah, prayers from my Savior, just let it rain all over me, 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 over
My car is packed for Goodwill. I just got back from picking Lex up from school, and all this stuff is cleaned. You guys saw me wiping up some of it. I still need to wipe up the high chair and that little bouncy thing, and then put all this back on there, and then I'll be ready to message these ladies and see when we can meet up to bring this stuff to them. I'm gonna have to wait until I have Aaron's truck because this is not gonna fit in my car, but I'm gonna set up a time with them so I can go ahead and get this stuff out of my house and get on to the rest of it.
oh, would you call me on my sins? You think that you're under my skin. I just wanna wake up in my bed alone. Oh no, I don't wanna be tucked in someone else's arms. I will close my door cause I need my time. type. Sweet and you care about my night, but I'm sobering up and this moment's past. Oh yeah, I don't wanna be tucked in someone else's arms, cause my heart just broke and I need my time. Wanna speak so loud even though I hide, like I'm hypnotized, can't get out of here. You don't know me, I just need my time. Yeah, but they say I don't know where you come from. I don't. You seem too nice to be alone, so lonely. I see you going through some things and I just wanna help. I don't know how to make it clearer. I just wanna go home alone. I need some time alone. I see you going through some things and I just wanna help. I don't know how to make it clearer, but they say I don't know where you come from. I don't, but you seem too nice to be alone, so lonely. I see you going through some things and I just wanna help. I don't know how to make it clearer. I just wanna go home alone. No, 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 no. I need some time. I wanna go home alone. I wanna go home. I just wanna go home alone. No, 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 no. I wanna go home some time.
All right, so this is all cleaned and put back together, and all this stuff is ready to go to its new home. So I'm super excited. For some reason, I was really dreading this, but it really wasn't that bad. So it is all ready to get out of here, go to its new home. I don't know what I'm going to do with this stroller because Goodwill doesn't take strollers and car seats. I asked when I was dropping off the other load, but we will figure that out. So next I moved on to some paper clutter, and you guys will see I ended up getting a little bit distracted by this, but I got it done in the end. It's all of our receipts from our wedding. From our love notes.
It's 2 a.m.
So I just had to stop and go message one of my old high school friends because I found an old note in here, and I just happened to open it. It was really long, but the last little message was saying she was gonna get my name tattooed on her butt because our parents had punished us and weren't letting us hang out.
And reach for the sky. It's
To hide notes under our. I just remembered we used to hide notes under our stamps, and sure enough, I just peeled this one and there was one.
and I kind of feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you.
I'm finished looking through all this off camera, and then I will start recording again.
Relation right, no, you'd agree. Made a reputation for ourselves at age 18. We had the devil on our shoulders telling us what we should do. I wonder if you think about me too. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside, and I kind of feel like calling.
stuff to fit in the red plastic bins that I had, except for a couple of items that were too large. And so I was trying to find a long enough box to fit the signs in them, and then also a box that was large enough for the actual manger part of the manger scene to go in. So I had to do 2 separate boxes to fit that stuff in. And then I had a couple of little Halloween / fall things that I ended up putting with the manger scene, so that worked out perfect. I just wrapped those items, you know, together and put it all together to kind of help fill that box up. And I'm just going to fill it up with some more packing material to make it tight in there, and anything else I find for fall I kind of just stuffed in there. So basically ended up having to have 2 extra boxes aside from my red buckets, because I was trying to only keep enough Christmas stuff to fit in this red buckets, and I didn't have any trouble except those items were oversized. So, but regardless, it worked out great. The only thing that didn't get in a box was this little snowman, which was actually what Lexa had brought home from pre-K as her little keepsake. It was as tall as she was, so it was a really cute little note about, like, remember this from when I was this size or whatever, but it wouldn't fit in any boxes. So anyway, that was just left out, but I think it's going to be fine. And then I went ahead and decided to move on to the back room, where I had been pulling out everything from that back storage room that I showed you guys, getting it organized, party supplies, and all of that kind of stuff.
Look out, here she comes, the woman that I love. It's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel, because she has someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls, or at least I try to be. 'Cause I hope that I'm not showing how I feel for her, but she won't feel the same for me.
Trying to get this room finished, so I have Aaron going through all his old boxes with all his school stuff, sketches, school books, seeing what we can donate and get rid of so we can get this room finished up.
But I know I have to try to let her go, because she won't be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never.
This is my wedding gown, so I'm just gonna leave that there. This is my skirt from my wedding gown. I'm just gonna leave that there. And then we just need to go through the rest of these boxes that are down here. So we're gonna start with this one over here.
Never know, never know, na-na. She will never know, na-na. Never know, na-na. She'll never know. It's like she stole my heart.
Wow, this has never been opened. It's completely tarnished. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's sad.
What's the point of that? What's the point of even keeping it?
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh, I'll give this to Goodwill, but it has our names on it.
They probably used it just to cut the cake and put it back.
Yeah.
So your oil's on your hands, I bet. I bet that's all it was.
That's crazy, though. Why get this big fancy kit and make it a keepsake? Just toss it? Or do you want to keep it?
It's up to you. I don't care.
You're in front of the camera. You said every time.
So I always laugh because every time my husband's in a video with me, he totally forgets about the camera, and then he stands right in front of it, and I end up editing it out, but I'm going to start leaving it in. I've left a few in over the last year, but I'm going to start leaving it in so you guys can laugh with me, and it's going to be like a channel inside joke, because I swear every single video that he's in, that happens.
Oh, we can keep our wedding glasses, maybe. I forgot all about these. I didn't even remember that we had those. We can pull those out every anniversary and use them.
Never know, she will never know, never know, she'll never know.
You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. 'Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I've been thinking about you all the time, but that's alright. I'm starting to get used to it, think I'll survive. I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer, our love was out of control.
So Lexa was actually really helpful with this. I was just giving her items to go stick in the Goodwill pile and items that needed to go in the trash, and then another pile for keeping. So I had pointed out where all of those sections were, and then she was just going and taking them to them, and so that was really helpful. It's always nice when your toddlers are actually helpful, because I find they want to help me so many times, but usually it's more destructive than productive. I try to still let them help when I can, but it's always nice when it actually does speed you up to have them help. I hope you guys are enjoying this cleaning motivation so far. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you are.
I'm just staring at my walls and talking to myself now and then. I'll try to laugh, but I'll cry a bit as well. I was never any good at being away from you. I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer, our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you, I'm so alone. I met you in the if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer, our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you, I'm so alone. I met you in the
So this is all Christmas, and that's fall. Paintings, memory box. This is all trash, and we took a bunch of stuff out for Goodwill. We're gonna have probably 2 more carloads for Goodwill.
You guys may already know this trick. My husband's like, yeah, I do that every time. But you fold your tape over like this before you seal up your box, so then you can easily get it back open, rather than having to ruin your fingers doing it. So I'm like, dude, if you've been doing this for years, why didn't you share with me? Because I just recently saw someone doing that, and I mean, I'm sure I've done it at some point, but it's not something I thought about doing every time I close a box that I'm gonna have to reopen again, you know? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and got some cleaning motivation from it, just kind of giving you guys an overview of where we stopped today. I do have 2 more days worth of working in this basement that I filmed, and I had another like half a day of finishing touches that I didn't even film, and then I'll be moving to my upstairs. So stay tuned for all of the decluttering videos coming in this series, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.